Josh Casey werkt als accountant in London City. Hij is de captain, de aanvoerder.
You know, the funny thing is, because, where we're standing, and we're all used to Champions League and, Premier League and the posh side of it. This very much involves commitment, real commitment. And dedication and everything.
I think even almost on the same scale as that, because you see it at the highest level. They get really well looked after, and they'll be on hundreds of £1,000s a week, and they've got no worries, no problems. We've got to balance playing this football with work, with families, with everything else. I think it's, to us, we take it just as seriously as the Premier League players would take the Champions League.
Woking FC is de armste club van de league. Dawes lobbyt om een nieuw stadion te krijgen en om van zijn spelers echte profs te maken. Maar er is geen geld. Hij probeert op alle mogelijke manieren om fondsen te werven en mensen te interesseren voor de club.
Who has been awoken before? Who's been awoken?
I've been to the last match that you played.
No. I'm surprised you've come back. Anybody else?
I've
Yep, go on.
When Gloucester beat you 2-1 and when you
All right.
And when to see you when you beat Wealdstone
3-2. Get in there.
In the semi-final.
In the semi-final, good boy. But the Watford one, we got beat, didn't we? 2-0. Yeah?
No.
Yes, we did. I was manager.
No.
Yeah, no, we did. I'm coming.
Dawes was 15 toen hij geselecteerd werd door een grote club.
And it affected us in a lot of different ways. I think I got loads of confidence. I never had my parents around us. I never had my family around us. An accident like this in London, you know what I mean, can be a bit...
Difficult.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that. A 7-year high, the best ever, to the biggest low I've ever had in my life. I didn't say nothing to nobody really, but completely depressed. Then one day I just broke down. When you're playing football, you think it's going to last forever. You really do. You think you're going to make, not loads of money, but it's going to last forever. I was getting a good wage for the time, for a young kid. So I just got so low. And I was going, from being that kid who was watching the telly to being one of them on the telly, if you like, a little bit, I was back to being him again.
What did you do? Did you went to see someone?
Yeah, I did. I had panic attacks and all that, I did. And all that. I was in a very bad way. I just didn't see nothing for about a year-ish. But I got through it. And got back coaching kids. Other managers might think I'm nuts doing all that. But it still gives us satisfaction because I knew what I was like.
Go! 1, 2, 3, higher, 4, higher, men! Go, stop on the lane. Good. You never, when you come back to these things, you never forget the smell. That's the smell I had when I was at this age, so I always try to come down on the soccer camps. It makes me feel better, when I said it yesterday, it makes me feel better seeing them. So it takes you back, on pitches like this, fantastic,
Oh, no. You have that period of depression, you want to call it, or you have that period of downness, or whatever you want to call it, breakdown, whatever you want to call it. But if you come through the other side, I honestly think it makes you stronger all around, I really do.
Hij is de enige buitenlander en Dawes heeft een bijzondere band met hem.
Is that the special one in your team?
I think he's a loving bloke. So his family's in France, his kids are in France, and very little money. And I think he would go around Paris when he's over there and he gives blankets to the homeless. I thought it was a lovely trait to have. So there's nothing sneaky about him. I thought it was a genuine thing he had.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. The Woking! That's a lot.